Hi, I'm Staci Travisano, and today on Homeschool for the Soul, we are going to be talking about mourning the loss of activities, relationships, and the brokenness that many of us are experiencing during this season of shelter at home. First, let me start off by saying that it is okay to not be okay. Some of us are grieving routines like school or work. Some of us are missing relationships, the freedom to go on a hike, attend a live concert, or just go to the movies with friends. And with the newest announcements from state and federal leaders, many of us are mourning the loss of the ability to celebrate lifetime milestones like graduations and weddings. All of those losses are real, and the feelings that we're having about all of that is valid. It's okay to not be okay. Let me reassure you that no matter where you fall on the spectrum of anger, loss, or overall grief, God is at work during this time, even though it might not feel like it. In Romans 8:28, we're reminded, and we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him. If you find yourself harboring feelings of resentment toward people that are posting joyful things on social media, or if you miss people that aren't present, if you are getting frustrated with the people that you live with because you've been spending a lot of time with them, pay attention to those feelings, because the resentment, anger, or grief that you are experiencing are all probably tied to the grief and missing of so many things that were drastically and quickly taken away from us that we didn't have time to say goodbye to. We didn't have time to prepare to be ready to live without. It's okay to be okay, but it's not okay to think that you're alone. You have friends that you study the Bible with, go to church with, live with, friends that you used to talk to when you would pick up kids at school, friends that you would talk to when you were on a lunch break at work. Those people care about you still, and if you're not connected to them, it is okay that you are missing them, but you are not alone. God is with you. God loves you. The creator of the universe cares about everything about you. You don't need to be convinced that the feelings that you are having aren't valid, but you do need to acknowledge the feelings. Talk to a trusted friend, somebody that gives you wise counsel. Talk to a family member, somebody that can listen to you, that can help you process and keep moving towards hope and healing. Here's the good news. There is hope, even in these days that seem long and unchanging, even in the days that we're having to learn new technology. We're going to be okay. In this season, finding and learning new things can actually be so very good for you. When you find healthy new ways to practice self-care, like finding a new hobby or spending more time in quiet time, getting outside for a walk from a social distance safe standpoint, can all be so good for you. Use this time to learn more about Jesus. During the Easter season, the YouVersion app has great tools for you to walk through daily lessons from the Bible, and you can even share those experiences and things you're learning with a friend through the app. The things that you learn during this season can actually give you a sense of hope, energy, and optimism, because in Isaiah 40:31 we read, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Lean into those relationships with trusted friends right now. Go ahead and make that phone call. As you lean into the relationships that are those of trusted friends or good family members that make you feel good about yourself, we can be reminded of Acts 2, where we can have glad and sincere hearts praising God. In this leaning on our relationship with God and one another, we will have the strength and wisdom to get through this season. Give yourself to rest. Recover if you have a few days off of not feeling like you want to be around people. But know that we are all new at this. None of us are experts. It's okay to be having a hard day, but you are not alone. People care about you and are praying for you. When friends reach out to ask how you're doing, be honest. I'm sure you have friends that would be honored to be praying for and with you during this season. When you hear us as a staff say or ask, what can we be praying about? We mean it. We are here for you and we care about you. Remember that you're not alone and that it is okay to not be okay. Please know that you are not far from our hearts or our minds. We are honored to be walking through this season, through these long days with you. We are praying for you and believing for incredible, life-changing, kingdom-building work to happen out of this season and through this season. We are praying for and very much looking forward to the day that we get to all be together again at church. If you need anything, please reach out. You can send us an email anytime to info@reallife.la. We're praying for you and cheering for you. Thanks for spending time with us today.